Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails to Azure. We are in the middle of the road. Well, not in the middle of nowhere, we're basically on the road towards Mainz. But we also got an extermination request, and if you look, we're right next to it. So let's attempt to do this, because I did see what kind of monster it is and it's not one of my favorites. I am hoping it's just one and not a group of 4 like it usually is. And then we're gonna go back, well, to our car and then to Mainz. So yeah, let's have an attempt at it. Because yeah, it's one of those. It's definitely not, it's never one of my favorites. Really? I can't open it because you're too close? Then I'll remove you. Just too far for all 3. Doesn't really matter if you have this attack. Any normal group will be severely incapacitated. We're so close to getting our first master course to level 2. Very curious to see what then actually happens. I think the second skill that we saw in the menu is probably going to be at max level to give that extra little bonus. But something has to happen when they level up. In Cold Steel, it made them stronger. Our stats increase as well. So I'm hoping it's going to be something like that here too. Seal. Any reference to that other big Falcom series will be a great Easter egg. Yeah, I get it. East, great series as well. Can't wait for Nordic to come out at some point in 2024. And of course, it's the big group. Because the thing is, the problem with this enemy is that when you use an attack, it uses Earthquake. And if you use the attack on every single one of them, they all use Earthquake. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. Let's use him to scan, so we know how much HP they have. If they have like around 2000, we might be able to get rid of a lot of them just using our S-craft. If it's a bit more, it's gonna be hard. 4000. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Through all the Trails games we've played, this is one of the few enemies that actually triggers a fight or flight response. The thing is, if I decide to use like our S-crafts, we need to be so sure that whatever we do, it's gonna knock them out. If not, we're gonna be in so much trouble. Alright, so she has an M area, which is good for 4. The thing is, I can use my normal attacks just to soften them up. And then use an S-craft to really dig deep into it. Because if we can get rid of these 4, it's already going to be a lot better. So, you know what? Let's just go for it. And we know that Wazzy's S-craft is going to be a single target one. So let's use that one for any that survive. So yeah. Because that's the deal, like I cannot get rid of them all in one round, that's just too many of them. But if I can at least get rid of 5 or 6, that would already be a great boon. Alright. I'm gonna hit this one because when we... I don't know, if we want to do the combo we have to... Also gonna be an M, isn't it? Yeah, so this entire group here. Yes. Oh, that's the wrong one. Now we have to use it on this one. Because I was thinking using Lloyd, focus on the entire group. If that one remains, use Wazzy on that one. And then we can use Ellie to prepare for the rest of them. Alright. Well, that at least got rid of a lot of them. Okay, so let's focus on this one. Because they will stay close together, so now we can just abuse what we have. And not give them a time of a day. This is a choice. Let's see, what do we... We don't have enough to do a single craft. Fire and water. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We that was the right choice, because if we would have definitely have two left if we did that attack, and if those two would do it, that would be massive damage. Alright, let's get rid of this one at least. Then you determine the next target. Lightning fall is okay. We can deal with that. It's 2500. Do we think we can get rid of them that way? Okay, is it enough? Do we have some? Yeah, we can have some in it. Oh, such a little difference. Such a difference in the amount of force behind the attack, isn't it? Now finish it off with the beautiful S-Craft Rising Sun with Lloyd. Why not? Perfect. Oh, that's a lot more damage than I gave it credit. 3,400. That could have got rid of a big group, but I think we did okay. And there it is. Ooh! S-Grenade has been upgraded to S-Grenade 2, Stun Break 2, and Shield Reach level 2. Yeah, okay, so the baser things are now a lot stronger. And I'm getting more element. For 3 turns. Yeah, it's basically the same as in Cold Steel. Alright, good to know. And 7 new material. Well, I'm not gonna say no to that. Perfect. Exterminate a monster on Mainz Road, Mainz Mountain Path. And got the craft book? Cross. Oh hey, it's a craft book. Looks like there's another useful combination and attack detailed in it. You know, I think Ellie and Null would mesh well with this one. What do you think, Null? Care to try it out? Oh, I'd love to. Ellie and Null learned Sudden Cross. By spending 100 CP each, they can unleash a powerful combination attack. Yes, they can. Well, okay, that's it for the requests that we have. Instinct tells me run back to an inn and rest up so you get all your CP back, but I'm pretty sure there's not gonna be another boss fight until we get to Mainz, so we can easily get to the inn when we get to Mainz itself. But, ooh, wait. Yeah, you get so many boxes and pots on the road that I sometimes fail to forget that there can still be random items on the floor as well. Yeah, you get so much more free stuff on the roads here than in Zero. Such a big difference. Min drop. And thankfully a lot of it is like ingredients for recipes or bait for fishing. Meaning that now we have like a big gigantic pool of bait that for a long while we don't have to worry about it. Because like with Zero we had such little earthworms and dumplings that we couldn't just fish willy-nilly. We had to make sure that grind for some earthworm and then go fishing. Now we can just fish whenever we want. Yes. It's been a while. Mainz Mining Village. Perfectly parked.
ここがマインツか。名前だけは知ってたけど、来るのは初めてかな。まあ、用事でもない限り来る機会もないだろうからな。
そういえばノエルさんは結構マインツには来てるのよね。ええ、定期パトロールのコースにもなっていますから。そういえば特務支援課とはマインツ方面で縁がありますね。
そういえばそうだな。軍用犬の事件や総員の探索で一緒だったか。
そうね。嫌なことを思い出しちゃった。それでどうするの？早速町長さんを訪ねてみる？
ああ、そうしよう。町長の家は町に入ってまっすぐ行った突き当たりになるな。
Oh, we know where it is, and we'll be there last. I wonder if we could still get into the mine, cause I'm pretty sure, just as with Imelda's property, we probably lost the key to the mines as well. Holy mother of... Oh, is there something I can do for you, my sweet Fräulein? Who is that guy? He's totally my type. I'm already getting used to seeing this around Wazzy. Now there's a pretty face. Wait, he is a boy, right? Oh, what an odd girl. He's got his fans everywhere. Gans has really had been a spring in his step at the mines lately. I guess he's finally come to terms with everything that happened during the cult incident. We were all worried about the guy, so I'm glad to see him doing well. So he's not gambling anymore? Because that would be a big improvement of last time. Because usually he went to Crossbell, spent all his money, losing all of it, and then come back to Mainz all disheveled to work. Oh, Gantz lost big time at the casino the other day. Again. It's nice to see that he isn't complaining as much as he used to, but I swear, that idiot is never going to learn, is he? Okay, so he still gambles. Well, yes. People do not learn. That is eagle in specialty dish. Fried fish, a classic. Yeah, you can say what you want, but they made it a lot more clear where the recipes are. It just stands out, doesn't it? Welcome to There's Eagle Inn. You folks must have traveled a long way to get here. Our usual customers are miners, so you can be sure that our meals will fill you right up. The portions are large too, so don't worry about not ordering enough. You must be hungry after coming all the way here, so why not grab a bite to eat? The menu here is hearty as they come. You can be sure that our meals will fill you right up. Just food. Yes, and of course we're gonna rest twice to get all our CP back. Because if we're gonna need to go into the mine for something strange, there could be a big monster there we need to fight. Not gonna be as huge as the worms we just fought, but we need to be prepared. Wait. Just want to make sure that there's no hidden books. Because I can imagine, because we learned the customizable like ability on the car while getting here, I wouldn't be too surprised if there's going to be a car book in Mainz as well. Or maybe even a shop with car parts. Then we can start like playing around with the different options we have now available. Alright, let's check upstairs. Ooh, can we check? No. Oh, Daddy used to be the bestest miner in town, and that's why he's always so strict with the miners here. But I know he's just worried about them. He can be super strict, but he's really a big old teddy bear deep down. The younger miners in town have been looking a lot more lively these days. I worried they wouldn't be able to get past all that cult stuff that went down. Guess I was fretting myself over nothing. I worried about how it would affect the other miners back when guns got mixed up in that cult. Turns out I had nothing to fret about though. Good. Ooh, a light punching bag. Thank you very much, I'll take that. And of course the standard protective helmet the miners use. We don't need that. We still got 23. And of course plenty of food stuff in case we wanted it. Well, I'm slowly getting to the point that we have enough money that we can start thinking about making the food. Maybe the next episode, the one after that, because I had one session of going down Mainz Road, getting the monsters, getting the sepit so I can get a little bit more money. That's the reason why we've had like almost 17,000 now. So we're almost at the point that we have more than enough that we can spend it frivolously on ingredients for food. Oh, I used to laze around at work and avoid doing my job. Now I work a lot harder, which unfortunately leaves less time for other things like reading. So you can have this book, if you want, of course. It's not like I'd get to it anytime soon. Chapter 2. Sometimes I feel like goofing off on the job the way I used to, but it's hard to do that these days, with how gung-ho everybody else been about work. I guess I better start putting my slackers ways to rest. Man, I'm gonna miss those naps. Now that I know that the books are very clear, I'd look even more intently if they're anywhere, even though it shouldn't be necessary because they are so clear. Oh, my son always wants to put himself in the most dangerous places, much to my distress, of course. If Gans hadn't stopped him this morning, I don't know what would have happened. My goodness, at this rate he's going to get himself seriously hurt. My son has something of a curious streak. He always wants to put himself in the most dangerous places. He gets this from his father, I'm sure. Well, his father is a miner, so yeah, he gets into dangerous places as well. We still have the key. Beautiful. Gans has been so positive recently. It's a great change of pace from his usual grousing. I guess he's trying to make up for how much he worried all of us during that cult incident. Gans still drags me along on his drinking and gambling spree, so that part hasn't changed. He's my buddy though, so I've learned to accept him for who he is. And he goes with him to keep an eye on him so he doesn't get dragged into another cult. I'm concerned about the old mine outside town, but all we simple miners can do is now just keep digging. Mayor Bixen and Gans can handle it. The rest of us have got to stay focused on the task at hand here. Ooh. So Gans is gonna help us? A miner's got to dig. No matter what's going on outside, there is something to needs excavating. Well, it is your job, so yeah, get to it. The gate leading to the abandoned mine is locked up tight with a sturdy chain. Oh, I mine for my wife, heave-ho. I mine for Mainz, heave-ho. Oh, well, it's another day of smashing rock walls. Wouldn't change it for the world. Yeah. Well, if you can do your job and sing while you're busy, you're one of the lucky ones. If I went to my work and I started singing during the day, they would have me committed. After they get their hearing back, definitely. Right, let's give the mayor for now. Oh, the gate to the deserted mine outside the village was open this morning for some reason. I tried sneaking in, but Gans caught me almost instantly. He got pretty mad about it too. Dang, I wanted to explore. I always wanted to take a look around that old deserted mine. But not enough to get yelled at again. Even with the chance of monsters being in there. Brave kid. Slightly stupid, still brave. Oh, the old deserted mine outside of town was once a major fixture of our community several decades ago. In its heyday, it yielded crystal after crystal of septium, and great big ones at that. In fact, that mine contributed to the Empire and the Republic's constant squabbling over our land. The old desert mine outside town has long been tapped and deserted. In its heyday, it was practically the keystone of Crossbell's economy. Yeah, and that's the thing about mine, isn't it? Every mine has just a limited amount of resources. Once you mine all of it, it's gone. Because the amount of years it takes for all those resources to build up, yeah, you can't wait for that. Well, unless you make it artificially, and I don't know if they know how to yet in the game. I'm sure it will be at some point, and if someone can, it's probably going to be Ouroboros. But we'll have to see. Oh, my husband works in a mine, and between you and me, he is one of the highest earners too. I better get dinner ready before my handsome breadwinner returns home. I'm sure my husband will have worked up quite the appetite by the time he returns home. He always does, after all. I better get dinner ready before my handsome breadwinner gets back. Ah, yes, the wife he was singing about. Oh, well, if you work hard, you go home to a lovely wife making you your dinner. I can understand why he's singing all day in the mine. It's not a bad way to go.
失礼します。クロスベル警察特務支援課です。
あ、君たちわざわざすまなかったね。
よう、しばらくぶりだな。
皆さんご無沙汰しています。
ガンツさんの方は体の調子はどうですか？
ああ、特に後遺症とかもなく元気でやってるよ。本当にありがとう。改めて礼を言わせてくれ。
元気そうで何よりです。
それで旧鉱山というところで魔獣が発生したとか。
ああ、町の近くにある数十年前に廃校になった大昔の坑道なんだが。
まあ立ち話もなんですし、そちらに座ってくださいな。今お茶を入れますから。
封鎖されていた入り口の扉が破壊されていた。
So something wanted to get in there in a hurry? Or even worse, something broke out.
ああ、数十年前のものだが、とても頑丈な扉だった。それが何者かに壊されているのを町の人間が発見してね。
2日前には異常がなかったから、多分壊されたのは昨日だと思う。
Oh, what if those worms escaped from this mine? Because there were a lot of them and they were really strong.
まったくふざけたことをしでかす野郎がいたもんだぜ。
気になりますね。
それで中を覗いてみると魔獣が徘徊していたと。
でもまあ昔の行動跡とかなら魔獣がいてもおかしくないよね。
いや、そうじゃないんだ。おかしいと思ったのは行動そのものでね。
行動そのもの？
なんつうかぼーっと光ってるんだよ。
Maybe it formed more crystals? This would be strange, because if I have to go by how minerals are created in our world, I can imagine it would be created that fast.
壁そのものが赤紫色の光に染まっているというか。
それは確かに不気味ですね。
数十年前の行動となると動力灯もなかったはずだ。何が原因で光っているのか確かに気になりますね。
ああ、町に実害はないんだが、さすがにちょっと気になってね。
お忙しいかとは思ったんだけど、連絡させていただいたの。
Oh no, this sounds strange enough that it needs to be investigated.
事情は分かりました。扉が破壊されたということは事件性があると見ていいだろう。早速様子を見てこよう。
ええ、わかったわ。了解しました。
興味深そうな事件だね。
ありがとう。よろしくお願いするよ。ガンツ、皆さんのために道を開けておいてくれ。
ああ、わかったぜ。そんじゃあ先に行ってるから準備が済んだら来てくれよな。
よかった。本当に元気そうですね。
ああ、君たちのおかげさ。ただまあギャンブル好きは全然変わっていなくてね。
Well, he doesn't fuss over his loss as much anymore, but Rome wasn't built in a day. Maybe with a little bit more time, maybe his gambling too can be handled.
相変わらず休みの日にはカジノですって帰ってくるよ。
そうなんですか？
ま、身を持ち崩さなければ問題はないと思いますけど。
That is true. As long as he doesn't put himself in debt, he can do whatever he wants with his money.
そうだ。旧鉱山というのは町を出てすぐのところなんですよね。
ええ、少し下ってから北西に登った先にあるわ。
何が原因かわからない。くれぐれも気をつけてくれ。
No, we know where it is. We've passed it more than enough times. Head down to the mountain pass to the clearing outside of town. From there, you can travel northwest to reach the old mine. As of now, we have no idea why the gate was destroyed, nor what's going on inside. I urge you to proceed with the utmost caution. Yeah, that's a wise sentiment. Head down to the mountain pass to the clearing outside of town. From there, you can travel northwest to reach the mine. Guns will be waiting for you in, so make your way over once you're ready. We will, we definitely will. Really, no book at all? Oh well, at least we got a recipe out of it. Oh, that old deserted mine was still in use decades ago, but when Crossbell was embroiled in conflict, I was told that our elders had to close it up tight after it became too dangerous to go inside. It's bizarre to me that someone would want to break in that place right now. This is interesting. If they closed it because it was too dangerous, then they didn't close it because it was tapped. Because those are two really different things. Because was it too dangerous because of something that was in there? Or because it was like mined so much it was starting to collapse on itself? Oh, that old deserted mine outside of town was closed up after it had become too dangerous to enter. Why would someone want to break in of all places? It's baffling. Well, I'm guessing we're about to find out. Alright, that's it for the entire town. I think we can go straight to the mine. Yeah. Mainz Mountain Path. Do we want to fight a couple of monsters here? Just the ones I haven't scanned yet. Yeah, she doesn't shoot them nearly hard enough to split them apart. Alright, one more. Perfect. Yes, and you cannot do a lot of things. So that makes you the perfect scannable object. Ooh, we even starting to get a row now. That's really good. Really turning around just at the moment I wanted to shoot you. Ah, there he is. I knew they were talking about that mine. Protective helmet. That item's used, as in it used to be mine before you took it. Well, since you're a chest, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna need it. Shall we check out this corner here as well? I'm pretty sure there's going to be a chest here. Oh, there is. U material. Yeah, we already saw it once today. We do not need to see it more. Just in order to preserve a little bit of time. True love, something out of fairy tales, yes, but Cyril's heart always did pang with longing while reading them. He was a romantic at heart, and now here he sat, the key villain in one seemingly penned to life. Yes, a perfect love story.
Yo, 来たな。
ええ、こちらですね。これが破壊された扉か。
Yeah, but it seemed like there's some debris out and some debris in, so it doesn't look like something broke in or broke out. More like it was torn to pieces, one bit at a time.
確かに何かで断ち切られていますね。
ああ、正直人間の力でできるとは思えないんだが。
Well, let's be honest, we've seen some really strong people, even in Azure already. Don't underestimate certain freakerless strength, definitely.
で、ここが急鉱山の入り口だ。
この光は。
Not just the light, but that sound really Really disturbing.
なんとも怪しげな雰囲気じゃないか。
It's almost like the light that comes off the old school house at some point. Just instead of blue, it now is a purple light.
やばそうな魔獣もうろついているみたいだね。ああ。
どうするロイド。場合によっては警備隊の方に連絡してもいいと思うけど。そうですね。捜索の手も増やせますし。
いや、まずは俺たちで内部の様子を調べてみよう。
True. Because if we're going inside with the entire Guardian force and it's just a few faulty lights making this light, that would be embarrassing and a, well, misuse of force. Yes, first let's go inside, see what it is, be careful about it, and then we can decide whether or not to send in the cavalry.
手に負いそうになかったら警備隊に応援を要請する。
わかったわ。了解しました。
まあ、それなら準備は万全にした方が良さそうだね。
Oh, that we are. That's why I slept twice. Just in case. Well, this here is the entrance to the old mine. You can head in whenever you're ready. Man, though, you'd have to be one crazy son of a sledgehammer to bust through a gate that sturdy. No way one of the miners could have done this. We may be built like steel, but that doesn't mean we can slice through it. I don't know who or what's responsible, but either way, you all better be careful in there. This here's the entrance to the old mine. You can head in whenever you're ready. Alright. I think we're ready.
多分ここを調べ始めたら他を回る余裕はなくなるだろう。どうする？
Yeah, we talked to everyone in Crossbell. We went to all the places between here and Mainz. Talked to everyone in Mainz. Yes, we're ready.
それじゃあガンツさん、ちょっと調べてくるのでここで待っていてください。
ああ、気をつけろよ。危ないと思ったらすぐに戻ってくるんだぞ。
Yeah, let's make a good start before we end the episode. Ooh. The old mine. Yeah, it looks like the filaments of the mushrooms are giving off the purple light.
確かにちょっと普通じゃないですね。地面や壁面がぼーっと光っているみたいだけど、それに何かしらこのよどんだ空気は。
Gotta be the higher elements then.
正気の類かもしれないね。
Or miasma.
これは上位属性が働いているかもしれないな。
Ooh, it's even both.
ワジ君、あなたどうしてティオちゃんと同じようなことを？
あの子ほどじゃないけど結構霊感はある方でね。どうする？このまま奥を調べるのは結構ヤバそうな気がするけど。そうだな。
何かしら？
この音は。
It sounds like someone is welding the door shut.
いけない。皆さん下がってください。
Oh, it's a bomb. It was a fuse that was going off, not someone welding. But let's be honest, it could have been a welding sound and I would have accepted it as well.
一体何が？
Do you think there was a plot to take the SSS out of the picture?
おーい！聞こえたら返事してくれ！ダメだ。声が届いてる様子がねえ。とにかくみんなに知らせねえと。
There's a lot of debris.
ガンツさん、 ダメだ。完全に塞がったみたいだな。
でもどうしていきなり。
Well, if it was really a fuse that we heard, then this was intentional.
崩落する直前何か音がしてたみたいだけど。
そういや、どうして君は崩落するのが分かったんだい？
かすかに火薬の匂いを感じて危険だと思ったんだけど。
火薬？そういえばかすかに焦げ臭いような匂いがするね。
でも火薬なんて最近ではめったに使われないはずだし、昔鉱山で使われていた葉っぱが爆発してしまったのかしら。
いや、いくらなんでもこんな場所に残っていないだろう。多分爆薬を使ったトラップが発動したんだと思う。
I would have to agree with Lloyd on that one.
トラップでも確かにそうとしか思えないかも。
なるほど、そうか。あのジジジというのは仕掛けの火花の音だったんだね。おそらく誰かが中に入ってから退路を断つための仕掛けだろう。ひょっとしたら近くに潜んで遠隔操作で爆破したかもしれない。
でも誰がそんなことを。まさか入り口の扉を破壊した。
Well, if it's a trap, pretty likely, cause destroying the front door and leaving it like that is sure to send signals to the SSS to check it out. So yeah, it was really well planned.
ああ、その可能性は高そうだ。何者かは知らないけど完全にはめられたみたいだな。
そんな。大丈夫ですよ。こういう時のためにエニグマがあるわけですし。これって多分動力波が届いていないアラートかも。密閉された場所だと届きにくいってマニュアルに書いてあったわ。そうなんですか。
やれやれ、そう都合よくはいかないか。仕方ない。こうなったら先へ進もう。もしかしたら別の出口が見つかるかもしれないし、下手にここに残っていたらまた爆破されるかもしれない。
そうですね。遠隔操作の可能性もありますし、外にいたガンツさんが助けを呼んでくれているとは思うけれど、確かに犯人の狙いを考えると動いた方がいいかもしれないわね。
やれやれ、とどまるは地獄、進むは苦難といったところか。
Well, if we are in here, we might as well investigate to see if we can find out clues about who did it.
君たちといるとほんと退屈しなくて済むな。その減らず口、今は心強いよ。補給はできない。とにかく力を合わせてなんとかこの場を切り抜けよう。
え
え。や、
了解です。
You can now use Burst in battle. Burst can be activated when the burst gauge is full. All 4 party members can act. The effect lasts until the gauge is depleted. The gauge increases when attacking and decreases when attacked. Furthermore, a full gauge will eventually drop a level if left unused. To activate Burst, highlight the attack command and press Start. Effects act instantly, no cost time, recover all ailments, and interrupts enemy art and crafts. Each chapter features climactic story events in which you will be able to use Burst. When the burst gauge at the top right of the battle screen is filled, you can select the burst command. Your party will then dominate the turn order until the gauge has been depleted. During this time, all allies will be cured of status ailments, receive a 20 boost to their attack power, and generate CP automatically. Furthermore, arts that would normally take time to cast will be active immediately. Additionally, the burst gauge is a reflection of your party's collective morale. Doing it increases each time an ally attacks and fills more quickly when attacking consecutive via a team rush. Conversely, the gauge will decrease when attacked by an enemy and go down by 1 level if the burst goes unused for multiple turns despite the gauge being at its maximum. So basically, use it when you have it. And go for it. Take the advantage. Lastly, be aware that burst cannot be activated while one or more party members are knocked out. Information about burst has been added to the detective notebook. Perfect. A new addition, and it seems very, very powerful, so I cannot imagine I will be able to use it quite often. God, that would be way, way too overpowered. But yes, let's explore. Okay, so we got 3 ways to go. This is going to be one solid investigation. It's a broken ladder. You sense a powerful monster in the chest, level 85. No. Yeah, I've learned from Zero, don't willy-nilly click on everything. Because these chests, they can be very dangerous. Okay, that's closed. So it could be a way back, or we just need to find the switch first. We can handle that. Come on, turn around. Yeah, just 1 or 2 fights, so we can also fight in between episodes a little bit. Ooh, wait, it's already full? Or is it more like a test? Or it's just very close to being full? Burst. Successive attacks will fill the burst gauge. When it's full, using the burst command from the menu will activate burst for a set number of turns. Okay, so it's not full just yet, but it is getting really close. Because the game apparently wants to show us how it's done. Oh, still too far now. Oh well. Burst. You can select burst under attack in the battle menu when the burst gauge is full. When activated, allies are cured of abnormal statuses and actions can be performed continuously until the burst gauge is depleted. Burst grants 20% extra attack and CP regeneration. Additionally, all allied arcs will be caused immediately. However, burst can only be activated with a party of 4 characters, all of whom must be able to act. It's not a start, it's the side. Yes. Damn. It's basically like a team attack that persists. Yeah, and now we're using it to have like a shit ton of attacks, but you can use it for anything, of course. So if we have enemies that we know of that are, well, more vulnerable to arts, we can push those arts to the front of the line without any hesitation. Well, that will definitely be an advantage, that's for sure. Okay. It does feel rather quickly, actually. One entire segment just by one attack. Not too shabby. Alright, I think this would be a really nice launch room. Alright, perfect. You're sealed. We don't have to do anything with you until we really have to.
行くぞ。セイト。
行きますは私の番ね。
Oh, they are really tough though. Ooh, and speed down.
行くぞ。えいは。
Wild Swan 2. Ah, the mute is a higher chance. Not too bad.
今だ。クロスミラージュ。はいは
僕の番か。
せい。行きます。
Yeah, let's scan you a little bit.
よし。えいと。行くよ。
私のは私の番。
俺の番だな。やっと。
And there you go.
よし。もう大丈夫だ。
Alright, we cannot investigate any of the mushrooms. But I'm pretty sure they're at the basis of all this nice purple hue. Mystic Stole. You have to be thorough to open all of my bodies in this game. You know what they say. There's no chest for the weary. Yeah, that's a good one to end off on. So yeah, we're gonna leave it here. In between the episodes, I might fight a couple of more enemies in the areas we already visited. And then after that, on the next one, we're just gonna continue exploring the mine, see if we can figure out who's behind all of this. And then of course deal with it. But for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we continue investigating this mine. See you then, bye bye.